Happy morning, children. We will discuss here how to obtain a quadratic equation having given roots. We have already discussed the concept of roots of the quadratic equation. Root means solution. Now, if a quadratic equation is given to us, we are solving it. For example, we did before this factorization, how to factorize, and when we factorize, we get two solutions. For example, here these examples you must have seen in your textbook also. Solve the following quadratic equation by factorization. When we are solving it, we are getting here, for example, this m square minus 14m plus 13 is equal to 0. When we are solving it, we are getting m is equal to 13 or m is equal to 1. So 13 and 1 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. So given quadratic equation, these are the roots of the equations. Earlier we were using the word solutions. Now here what they have said, you have been given the roots and you have to form the quadratic equation. That is the meaning here. See, to obtain a quadratic equation means roots will be given to you and you have to form the quadratic equation. So now a very interesting way, once again I'll just go back to that factorization example. Here when we are solving it by factorization, we are getting this m is equal to 13 or m is equal to 1. Before that, what is the step? M minus 13 is equal to 0 or m minus 1 is equal to 0. Before that, what is it? M minus 13 into m minus 1 is equal to 0. Then this, and then this equation. So when we want to form a quadratic equation given the roots. So our first step will be what? This is the root. M is equal to 13 or m is equal to 1. Then the second step, then the third, then the fourth, then the fifth, then the sixth. Ultimately, we will get the quadratic equation. That is the meaning. So the first step is to understand what we want. What we want, given the roots, I want to form this quadratic equation. That simple it is. So when we afterwards also we did that formula method sums, where we said here like this, x is equal to this formula we applied, x is equal to minus b plus or minus, and then here so here also you see we were solving it by formula method, x is equal to minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Then what it is given here is the formula used to solve quadratic equation. Out of the two roots, given quadratic equation has two roots. See, x is equal to minus b plus or minus, and next what we will take plus or minus. So once we are taking plus, another time we are taking it minus. In short, the solution is written like this, and the values are denoted by alpha and beta. So what are alpha and beta? They are nothing but the roots of the given quadratic equation. So see here it's written alpha is equal to minus b minus. So what is alpha? It is the root. What is beta? It is also the root. Okay, like how we got that equation m is equal to and m or m is equal to. Same way the roots are denoted by alpha and beta. Here it is alpha and here it is beta. Now here like this, if they have given to obtain a quadratic equation having given roots, so let alpha and beta be the roots. So if alpha and beta is the given roots, then as I said we have to move. How we have to move? X is equal to alpha, how I told you m is equal to and all that. So we will start like this. What is given to us? To obtain a quadratic equation having given roots. So what we are taking roots as? Let alpha and beta be the roots of the given quadratic equation in variable x. So how we did? M is equal to 13. I showed you those two roots. So now how we will start with? X is equal to alpha or x is equal to beta. Means these are the roots alpha and beta are the roots, like given a quadratic equation x is equal to, we take right, and or x is equal to, so roots we have got and we will form the quadratic equation. So now we are going step like this, is equal to is given, so we should take alpha to LHS, so it will become minus alpha. X minus alpha is equal to 0, or x minus beta is equal to 0. Then what we will do, x minus alpha into x minus beta is equal to 0. In factorization steps, we have already discussed all this. After that, what will happen? This x we will take like this x minus beta multiply by the second binomial minus x minus, now this alpha we will take, into x minus beta. It is like multiplication of two binomials. So here x minus beta here, x into x square minus beta x minus alpha x minus into minus plus alpha beta is equal to 0. So now what we can do, x square is here, minus sign we can take common. Then what we will get, beta plus alpha beta is equal to 0. Then what we will get, x square minus beta plus alpha can be written as alpha plus beta plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. So just the other way around we are doing it. Given the roots, form the quadratic equation. Up till now what we were doing, all the time we were getting quadratic equation and we were finding the solution. Means we were finding the roots of the quadratic equation. Now only for this sums we have, what we have to do, roots will be given to you and you have to form the quadratic equation. So this is like a formula for you. What is the formula? If you know the roots of the equations, then you can form the quadratic equation. So we can write it in words. Here I just forgot to take x common. See, x here and x here. Alpha plus beta in the bracket and x here. So x square minus alpha plus beta means what? Sum of the roots. Sum of the roots into x. Alpha into beta means what? Product of the roots is equal to 0. Okay, so this is a formula. Now here they have given us the activity. What is the activity says? So like this, in your textbook, notebook, you just write down how the formula, we have got the formula. Now activity 1 is very simple. Write the quadratic equation. If addition of the root is 10, addition of the root will come here, correct? So what answer we are going to get? Addition of root means sum of the roots. Addition word you can use, or sum of the roots is 10. So here it will be minus here. See here, addition of roots. Addition of root means here minus 10. And product of the root is 9. So here you will get 9 is equal to 0 to the RHS. So this is activity 1 we have completed. Now activity 2, what it says, alpha is 2 and beta is 5. So it can be written as x square minus. Now alpha is 2 and beta is 5. Now you can write it like this. Now here they have given only 2 steps. So actually it can be like a formula. Now alpha is 2 and beta is 5. So we know sum of the roots. Sum of the roots means what? Alpha is 2, beta is 5. 2 plus 5. So we can write here 2 plus 5 into x plus alpha into beta means 2 into 5. One more step they should have given with formula and then this. Now within this we can do it till here. So x square is already there. Now here nothing is given means what? It will always be 1. 1x square minus 2 plus 5 is 10x plus 2 5 is 10. Note that if this equation is multiplied by any non-zero number, the roots of the equations are not changed. So like this, in a simple way you can solve. I hope you have understood this. So one example also can be taken here. So solved example can be also be discussed. Obtain the quadratic equation if the roots are -3 -7. So this is one, you can take it as alpha, this can beta. Alpha and beta. Sum of the roots. Now for calculations you should know. Alpha plus beta means sum of the roots. -3 plus into bracket -7. So that will be -3. Plus into minus, minus. Is equal to same sign, add, put the same sign. And alpha into beta is, that is simple, minus into minus is plus. So the quadratic equation formula is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. So you can get very quickly alpha plus beta, we already counted, calculated, -10. Alpha into beta is 21. And we got our equation. Minus into minus is plus. So this way you can easily solve. Now here we will continue with the same concept where question number 4 says form the quadratic equation from the roots given below. So this exercise, question number 4, we are going to solve.